So a lot of the questions I've been getting has been, hey coach, what can I use to design, create different designs for, for my post, or what can I do to be able to, how do I find photos? What email marketing provider should I use, or what kind of platform should I use for marketing? What kind of tool should I use for team, right? So I've been getting a lot of tech questions, right? So with that, today is the Tech Carnival. So with the Tech Carnival, we're going to actually go through some of the major categories that I think we should really be thinking about and considering as part of our business. And then what are the apps, the tools, the programs that we can consider, by any means. This is not the full scope of it, but these are some of the ones that I see have seen to be the most effective. And what I've tried to do with this is create it in a way to where there's a range of investment price points, which I actually should have put on here, but we can easily look it up. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna share. So we're gonna go through some different categories. If we need to look something up, we can. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna kind of go through it. All right, so go ahead and get your pen and your paper out. All right, so we're going to go through a couple quick categories. Probably going to go through maybe around about 11 different categories or 10 different categories, and some ideas. So first, starting off with branding and content. Branding and content. So what I found, one of the things that I use the most, hands down, is Canva, right? Which is canva.com. I think a lot of us are familiar with Canva, but basically it's a graphic design website, right? And it's so easy, so drag and drop. You can upload a ton of photos, and they have things that are they have a lot of stock photos already that's in there, and you can upload photos to create your own site. What's great about Canva is that I pretty much do almost everything in Canva. So a lot of the times when you see me do like if I send out like a text message, if I send out a text to the group, or let's say I do a group reminder, and I have a photo in there with some words and a background image, and and then you see the and it's kind of have like the filter, whatever color filter that I do that all in Canva, right? So that's just an easy way to help your brand image, right? So I definitely would recommend that you use Canva, and they have a free account too, so you can use that. Graphic River. This is one that I haven't used, but I've heard some people using that. It's called graphicriver.net, right? And basically you can get, if you're looking for like logos, fonts, icons, little graphics, they even have videos or short clips. So you might, let's say if you on your landing page, you're trying to demonstrate something, or you want somebody to do some kind of movement or something like that, you can actually get any kind of graphics that you want from graphic.com. And a lot of it is just is stock footage, right? A lot of it is stock footage. So actually let's do it like this. A lot of it is stock footage, right? So you can I may not do this for everyone because I know we're not gonna have time to do it for every single one, but only for this one. So like, let's see. Can y'all see this? Y'all can see this page, right? Yeah. Okay. So so you can go here and you can literally search for whatever you want. So if there's a certain kind of icon or logo that you want to look for, then I mean, literally they got a bunch of different things that you got. You might want a guy that's crossing his arms, right? I mean, it could be simple stuff, right? So but some of these are paid, so just keep in mind that if you're going to invest in it, make sure that it's going to be something that's that you feel like you're going to get a return on that investment, right? All right, so that's these two. I typically just go to Canva. All right, so feel free to check both of those out. Stock photos. If there's any kind of photos that you need, these are some of the ones that I recommend. Right. So I recommend doing Pixabay is really good. Pixabay.com, right? Free images, videos you can use anywhere. A lot of creative. I use that for a small period of time. Now today, because I have I've done photo shoots because now that I take a lot of pictures on my phone, I don't necessarily use too many stock photos. Typically if I'm using photos, I'm either using I'm using past photos. I'm doing I have a camera, right? So I can either do my own photos or I've done a few photo shoots. So a lot of times I like replay certain things that I've done. And then typically, like if you have an iPhone or I don't, I'm assuming Android has good phones too, right? Good camera. I see Venice. I'm assuming. I don't know. I haven't had an
Throwing
Android in about 2 years.
shade, throwing shade.
I'm just saying. So I think that got good camera.
Hey.
So if y'all do listen, what I'm saying is your phone is good enough to take pictures, so you don't necessarily have to use, stock photos. But these are good here too, right? Vidivo. I haven't used this one, but this one is a good one to if you want clips, right? And they have music selection as well. So this is more for like stock videos, right? Any kind of stock videos you may want to use for any kind of reason. Feel free to do that. So feel free to get creative. So and I might start doing this too, when I get somebody on my team that's helping me with content, like helping me with the curation of content. One of the things that I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna use stock videos, but I'm gonna use it more in terms of like in terms of memes, right? So that like those would be great for kind of memey kind of things, right? You can go in here and create things that's different that people haven't been seeing, right? So that's vidvo.net, unsplash.com, and pixabay.com. Anybody any questions on that so far? All right, membership sites. You all may be familiar with some of these already, right? So I kind of put these in order of least expensive to most expensive. Well, Kajabi's not really like the least expensive, so we should probably like go like that. All right. So Facebook is free, right? So in terms of your membership, what a lot of people are doing in terms of their membership is they have if you want to host it there, you can have a closed Facebook group, and you can literally do your Facebooks, do your live, go live with the group in Facebook, and then you can host and you can save those videos under units, and those units could literally be where the videos lie at, right? So right now we're doing Zoom, but I could easily say, you know what, I don't want to do Zoom no more, and then we could go to and say, all right, we're going to do all of our sessions inside of the Facebook group. And instead of when you log in, and then when you log into Facebook, when you go into the private Facebook group, we can literally have a units where all of the live sessions are going to be at, right? So that's easy, free option. Teachable. I'm not sure how much Teachable costs, but Teachable is just another platform. Right. So when you think about a course versus a membership site, right? Like what's the difference between that, right? So when you think about a course, you can have a course where people just get access to videos. Like you can create a visual or a page. Think about it like a landing page, to where people could go on that landing page and they can access videos, right? When you talk, so that's more a course, and people pay for it and they get access to a course. But when you talking more of a membership, you're thinking more of there's more management, there's more overhead, or not overhead, but there's more insight, right? There's more insight to when you're a member. So like if anybody goes watch, so like if any of you go in and watch, I can see that if Glasstein went in and watched the video, I can see that he went in to watch that video. I can see how much of the video has been watched, right? We can do password resets. We can do, we can manage your membership to multiple products and services. So there's just a little bit more bang, but just getting started, $40, Teachable may be a good option, right? Kajabi, as we know, that's the one that I recommend all the time. So, and we've done sessions on it, so we should be familiar with Kajabi by now. But Kajabi is going to be the whole kit and caboodle, right? The whole kit is going to get everything from the membership software to membership to email marketing to landing pages, opt-in pages, checkout pages. It's literally drag and drop. So it is. I mean, it's literally, you can literally run your entire business out of Kajabi, which is the good part about it. But what I tried to do is do it like from least expensive to most expensive. But it's two things about it. It's a little bit more expensive than other solutions, right? So they do have a free trial, but it's going to be about, I think maybe like $110 or $120 a month, right, for Kajabi. So that's one thing that you got to have the investment for it. And then the second thing about it is it's not intuitive. It's not exactly intuitive, right? So it's going to take some learning. So if you heard a couple of the members already who have Kajabi, and it's taking them some time to get up to speed, right? To get it right. Now I think Glassine is kind of learning the ropes with Kajabi a little bit now, right? So that's good. I know Tiara at one point was trying to figure out Kajabi, right? So that's the only thing about it. But once you figure it out and you're like, hey, I can make that investment, it's great. You can collect payments. It's just so many things that you can do.